Have you ever overheard a conversation that you weren't meant to hear? I overheard my fiance on the phone with my mom, and they were laughing about how I'd never find out the baby isn't his. I was standing in the hallway, my keys still in my hand. I'd come home early from my appointment to surprise him with the first ultrasound pictures tucked safely in my purse. The door had been unlocked, so I just pushed it open, a huge smile on my face. But then I heard his voice from the living room, loud and clear, because he had his phone on speaker. "She's completely glowing, Mom. She thinks it's the pregnancy hormones, but we know it's just pure relief." My smile froze. I took a half step back, pressing myself against the wall. Then I heard my own mother's voice tinny through the speaker. "Well, of course she is. It took us long enough to make this happen. Just keep reminding her how much this baby looks like you." They both chuckled. It was a light, easy sound that made my blood run cold. My brain was trying to catch up. What were they talking about? My fiancé Mark sighed dramatically. "I'm trying, but every time she says, 'I can't wait to see our baby,' I feel like a monster." "You are not a monster, Mark," my mom said, her voice firm. "You are giving my daughter the one thing she's always wanted." We agreed this was the only way. "It's better she never knows about your condition." My stomach dropped through the floor. His condition we'd been trying for 2 years. We went through tests. He told me the doctors said we were both perfectly healthy, that it would just take time. He lied, but it got so much worse. I know, Mark said. "I just need to make sure Kevin keeps his mouth shut." He was weird at dinner last night. Kevin, his brother. The ultrasound pictures in my purse suddenly felt like a ton of bricks. My hand went to my stomach. I thought about Kevin, how he'd always been so kind, so supportive. How he'd sometimes look at me with this sadness in his eyes. Now I knew why. My mom's voice cut through my thoughts again. "Kevin understands what's at stake. This is for the family. This baby secures everything." I couldn't breathe. I was just a pawn. A vessel for a baby that wasn't even my fiance's, a secret my own mother was keeping from me. They weren't building a family with me, they were building one through me. Slowly, silently, I backed out of the hallway. I pulled the front door closed until I heard the softest click. I got back into my car and just sat there, my hands shaking on the steering wheel. I pulled out the ultrasound photo. A tiny, grainy shape. My baby. Mark thinks he's getting a son. My mom thinks she's getting a grandchild to carry on some legacy. They have no idea that I heard everything. And they have no idea that this baby, my baby, will never even learn their names.